morning, and thank you for joining us on Newsbirds at 5 on channel MoE. I am Sharon Menza, and we are ready with a comprehensive look at the stories making news right now. Our top stories at this are Ghana's finance minister to oversee defense portfolio following minister's death, military helicopter crash, bodies transferred to 37 military hospital. St. joins stakeholders for launch of Smart Classroom and IIOE Ghana National Center at University of Cape Coast. Also, South African retail giants sell Ghana stores as part of African market retreat. And in sports, Ghanaian midfielder Francis Abu signs 4-year deal with French League One club. These and more right after this break. Thank you for staying with us. We jump straight into the top national news story this hour before expanding our focus to cover key events worldwide. We now have more details on the 3-day period of national mourning. The Minister for Government Communications, Honorable Felix Boakye, has just announced the official schedule of events. The public will have an opportunity to pay their respects with a public laying of flowers and lighting of candles beginning today at Ceremonial Garden in front of the Presidency. This will continue through tomorrow, Friday. The final day of mourning, Saturday, will feature an evening of reflection and memorials at 5 p.m. GMT at the forecourt of the State House. These activities are designed to allow the nation to collectively mourn the tragic loss of the 8 lives in the military helicopter crash. President John Dramani Mahama has appointed Finance Minister Honorable Ato Forson as acting Defense Minister following the death of Defense Minister Honorable Murtala Muhammad in a military helicopter crash. In a related appointment, Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Amabua has been named Minister for Science and Environment. Honorable Forson will temporarily oversee both the finance and defense portfolios as investigations into the crash continue. The incident has raised renewed concerns over military aviation safety. Honorable Ato Forson recently indicated that Ghana may seek additional IMF funding to support its economic recovery. The Ghana Armed Forces has transferred the bodies of 8 victims of the August 6 military helicopter crash near Stikaman to the 37 military hospital in Accra. The deceased include Defense Minister Dr. Edward Amaneboama, Environment Minister Dr. Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, and other top officials and military personnel. A solemn reception was held at the Air Force Base before the remains were moved. The Ghana Armed Forces expressed gratitude to local communities for their support. Investigations into the crash are ongoing. Moving on Thursday, July 28, 2025, the University of Cape Coast took a major leap into the future of education with the official launch of the OS Easy Smart Classroom and the IIOE Ghana National Center. Representing the Center for National Distance Learning and Open Schooling, SENLOS, Mr. Larry K. Agbado, Acting Deputy Executive Director of SENLOS, joined key stakeholders for the landmark event. The launch marks the establishment of UCC's state-of-the-art smart classroom facility, while also positioning the university as Ghana's hub for the International Institute of Online Education, IIOE. This initiative is the result of a robust 5-party partnership involving UNESCO ICHEI, South Tech of China, UCC, the Institute for Educational Planning and Administration, and OS Easy Group Holding Limited. The Smart Classroom project aims to revolutionize higher education in Ghana by promoting digital teaching and learning, building ICT capacity among educators, and fostering innovation in AI, big data, and cloud computing. It also opens the door to new opportunities for international academic collaboration and research. Sandler says it is proud to be part of this transformative step as the agency continues to champion inclusive, tech-driven education across the country. The life of a young Ghanaian student has taken a dramatic and inspiring turn thanks to the Ghana Scholarship Secretariat. Peter Mao Kugbedevo, a former student of Pope John Senior High School, scored an impressive 7A and 1B in the 2024 WASI. But despite his academic brilliance, Peter's future remained uncertain. As the sole breadwinner for his family, Peter sold sachet water on the streets of Koforidua to support himself and his father, Mr. John Bedevlo, a visually impaired former carpenter. His story is one of perseverance, sacrifice, and raw determination qualities that caught the attention of Mr. Richard Nyako, who stepped in to offer support. With Mr. Nyako's help and the timely intervention of the Ghana Scholarship Secretariat, Peter's dream of pursuing higher education has now been reignited. The Secretariat's action is being praised as a powerful example of how targeted support can transform lives and unlock potential, especially for students from underprivileged backgrounds. In other news, South African retail giant Shoprite Holdings has confirmed its plans to exit the Ghanaian market. This move is part of the company's broader strategy to scale back its operation across Africa and shaping its focus on its core business in South Africa. In a trading update for the period ending June 29, 2025, Shoprite announced it received a binding offer in June for its Ghanaian assets, which includes 7 stores and 1 warehouse. The transaction is considered highly probable, and the Ghana operations have already been reclassified as discontinued in its financial report. Shoprite's departure from Ghana mirrors its recent exit from other African markets like Nigeria, Uganda, and Kenya, which the company attributed to operational challenges and shifting market conditions. While the buyer's identity remains undisclosed, industry analysts suggest Shoprite's withdrawal creates a notable void in Ghana's retail sector and prompts discussions about the future of regional expansion for other major South African brands. And we continue with news highlighting diplomatic efforts and international recognition. The Minister for Foreign Affairs, Honorable Samuel Okuchotu Ablakwa, has been honored by Nigerian real estate developer River Park for his continued support for Ghanaians and Ghanaian-owned businesses abroad. The company presented the minister with a special plaque and symbolic key, acknowledging his role in promoting and protecting the interests of Ghanaians in the diaspora. River Parks, one of Nigeria's leading developers, highlighted the minister's active engagement with Ghanaian businesses operating overseas and his effort to ensure their concerns are addressed. The recognition underscores the importance of diplomatic support for economic empowerment beyond national borders. Shifting our focus to the pitch and the latest on transfer news, Ghanaian midfielder Francis Abu has completed a move to French League One side Toulouse, signing a 4-year contract with the club. The 25-year-old arrived in France on Sunday night to undergo his medical and joins Toulouse from Belgian club Cercle Brugge, where he made over 60 league appearances, scoring 1 goal and providing 7 assists. Abu's impressive performances attracted interest from several clubs, as well as English side Burnley and Italian clubs Torino and Genoa. Manchester United has reportedly made a bid for RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko, with overall package potentially reaching €85 million, equivalent to about £73.8 million. The offer includes a guaranteed payment of €75 million or approximately £65.2 million. While the German club has yet to respond, Manchester United believes this is a fair valuation for the 22-year-old Slovenian international. Reports also indicate that Sesko is keen to complete a move to Old Trafford. Meanwhile, Premier League rivals Newcastle United are also interested and have made a bid for the striker, but their offer has not yet been accepted. And we turn to news in the arts and culture sector, where former Deputy Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Mark Okraku-Mante, has advised the government against investing in museums dedicated to deceased cultural icons. He warned that such projects could lead to public controversy and backlash, as they might be seen as favoring some celebrities over others. Okraku-Mante stressed the importance of preserving legacies but recommended avoiding direct government involvement in individual celebrity museums to prevent political unpopularity. In lifestyle trend, as the 2025-2026 European football season kicks off, Ghanaians are embracing the hype in true style, customizing jerseys of top clubs like Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Real Madrid, and PSG with their own names and flair. It's not unusual to sport a Akosia Mbappe or a Fia Messi or Style jersey in the streets of Ghana. However, local clubs like Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak are missing from the limelight. The trend got a boost from the new Black Stars jerseys designed by Puma. In Ghana, football fashion isn't just sport, it's self-expression. Finally, in tech, Apple plans to increase its investment in the United States by another $100 billion, equivalent to £75 billion, as the company faces pressure from President Donald Trump. The White House says the new funds will encourage more US-based production of Apple components, adding to the company's previous commitment to spend $500 billion in the country over 4 years. This move follows President Trump's earlier threat to raise tariffs on Apple products if the company did not shift iPhone manufacturing to the US. Apple CEO Tim Cook recently reaffirmed the company's pledge and indicated it is seeking to expand its US investments to avoid potential tariffs. From all of us here at Channel MoE, thanks for tuning in. You've been watching Newspace right here with me, Sharon Menza. Have a good day and stay safe.